Welcome to ATEC's Quick Start video series. Today we're going to be featuring the 812C Charging Systems Trainer. We're going to go ahead and give you guys a brief rundown of how this system works. So go ahead, get your operations manual out and follow along. Let's take a few seconds to go over the trainer orientation. Starting in the top left-hand corner, you're going to find your pinouts for your generator. Your motor that operates your generator is located here, and behind this panel here is where the switch is to turn the motor on and off. Moving across to the right, you'll see our simulated engine control module and simulated body control module follow along with the tip jacks necessary to do any electrical testing. There are 3 indicator lights featured right here: the malfunction indicator lamp, the battery light, and the Gen L signal light. Down below that, you'll see a couple different sensor readings here. I'll give a little more information on those in just a few seconds. Down here at the bottom, you're going to find the current sensor labeled out in green, as well as pinouts for their 3 wires. And then over here on the right, you're going to have your ignition switch, you're going to have your underfuse block, your main system power switch, and your supply voltage or your supply battery going positive in, negative out, and in the top right-hand corner will be your user interface. Before performing any student activities on the Charging System Trainer, there are a couple things you want to check mark off your list before you begin. First, you want to make sure your lead acid battery is hooked up with a heavy gauge cabling, whether it's jumper cables or 4 gauge or larger cable with battery terminal ends installed on them, whatever your school's choice or preference is. You want to make sure that this is hooked up first. And then there are 2 additional 120 AC outlet plugs, one that operates this motor right here, and the other one operates the fault panel and all of the user interface options that this trainer has to offer. So you want to make sure that you have your battery hooked up, both your 120 volt outlets plugged in, and then you're going to be ready to get started. So once everything's plugged in, we're going to flip the power switch on down here on the bottom. And on this particular trainer, you do need to wait approximately 10 seconds after you turn the main power system on before you begin any activities. That's very, very important. If you start the motor with the alternator without the ignition on, and you do that relatively quickly to starting the unit up, you do have the possibility of damaging the automotive components or the sensitive circuits inside of the trainer itself. So now that we've waited about our 10 seconds, we're gonna go ahead and go to our ignition switch. We're gonna move it from the key out to the off position, over to accessory, from accessory to run. Once we're in run, we'll see the lights come on. We're going to click it over to start to simulate a full key rotation and then bring this back to run. At this point, the trainer is ready to turn on. So you're going to go ahead and hit the switch on the back side of this motor, and that's going to start it right on up for us. I would like to make a couple special notes about the Charging System Trainer here, about some educational add-on indicators. On the left, you're going to see the Gen L signal level, and on the right, you're going to find the current level. Both of these bar graphs are ATEC's educational add-ons. They serve to indicate the level of the Gen L signal and the current passing through the battery current sensor. This may or may not be of help when there is a fault present. We wanted to make sure everyone knows that there are no equivalent indicators on an actual vehicle similar to this. The last 2 unique pieces we need to cover are going to be the engine control module and the body control module. These units are not real. They are simulated by the circuit boards that are inside the trainer. And because these are simulated control modules, the measurements may not be that of an actual ECM or BCM, so students and instructors alike need to be aware of this. Thank you for watching today as we went over some of the basic features and attributes of our Charging System Trainer. If you guys enjoyed the content today and enjoyed the training experience, please be sure to check out our YouTube channel and our other social media accounts on Facebook and LinkedIn. And if you'd like to get additional training on any of our ATEC units, we offer in-house monthly training 2 days a week. Make sure you check out atectraining.com for more information. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.